Good morning, all. Good morning. Is the voice is audible? And screen. Is the voice and screen no issues with the voice and screen? Mark your attendance. Mark your attendance with 3 parameters. Okay. Good morning, all. So this is the video lecture on design and analysis of algorithms. So currently we are discussing with module 2, divide and conquer strategy. So in that we have gone with one of the algorithm, that is binary search algorithm. So binary search algorithm, how you are going to find the best case, worst case, and average case. Okay, so all the particular things are given. So now you come for the next concept, next algorithm, which is you are going to use in divide and conquer strategy, is finding maximum and minimum element in the array. So what is the concept you are having? It is the, so concept is you are finding maximum and minimum element in the array. So that is the concept you are having. So in that, now you come for the same concept, problem solution, problem statement. Next you go with a solution. So next you get into divide and conquer strategy. Okay. So what is the problem statement? Kindly go through. It's very easy compared to binary search. Okay. So given a list of n elements, okay, the problem is to find the maximum and minimum items. Okay, so you have to find which is the maximum and which is the minimum items. Okay, the simple and straightforward algorithm to achieve this is given below. So what is the straight algorithm, what we can write? Just you go through this particular algorithms. So you have to write the algorithm whenever they ask you in the question. Okay, so what's the function name? It is a straight max min. Okay, so what's the algorithm we have? It is a straight max min. What are the parameters you have? So it is type A. That means array, an array of elements. Okay, of how many integers? N integers. An array of elements of n integers. In that, these are the input parameters. So input parameters are type A. That is an array of so many elements. And what is n? N is the number of elements in the array. A is the array, n is the number of elements in the array. These are the input you are giving. And what is the output? Output you have to find minimum element and you have to find maximum element. So that's why you give it as type ampersand, because these are the parameters which are used as the output parameters. So the input parameters are an array A and a variable n. So n is total number of elements in the array. So then you go with a type ampersand max, type ampersand min. Okay. So now set the maximum and minimum to minimum of A of n. So first you come for the condition. So first element, we take it as A of 1. Okay. So first element, you take it as A of 1, and that is been set to min, and that is been set to max also. Two parameters are there. One is the max, the other one is the min. Both are set to which variable? First element of the array. Okay. So now you start comparing second element with first element, third element with the first element, fourth element with the first element, like that, and decide which is the minimum and which is the maximum. Okay. So for currently, which is the min and max points to? So where the min and max, what the min and max contain? So initially, what does your min and max will point to? So here we have set. Okay. So min variable and max variable are set to A of 1. A of 1 is nothing but first element in the array. So first element in the array is pointed by max as well as min. Okay. So you leave the first element. Now you start from the second element to compare. So for int I is equal to 2, that means you are starting from where? Second element up to which element? Last element. So last element we take it as n. Okay. So second element, we are starting with second element and we are ending with last element. So moving from second element to last element, you take it as I plus plus. Okay. So now you compare A of I. What is A of I means? So initially, what is A of I? So initially, what is A of I? Yes. Initially, what is A of I here? What is the I value you are pointed to? I is pointing to 2. Oh, are you people there? Okay. Initially, A of I is pointing to 2. So first element is been set to min as well as max also. Okay. So start with I is equal to 2, I less than n, I plus plus. If A of I, start with A of I is greater than max. Okay. So what is a max? It is the first element. So what is A of I? It is second element. A of I is second element. Max is first element. That is A of 1. If A of I is greater than A of 1, that means A of 2 is greater than A of 1. What should be placed? Max is equal to A of I. Because the second element is greater than first element. So what you put? Max is equal to A of I. Okay. So similarly, if A of I is less than minimum, what is A of I you come? A of I is nothing but A of 2 only. If A of 2 is less than, what is min? Min is A of 1 only. If A of 2 is less than A of 1, what you will do? If it is lesser than min, so min is equal to A of I. So this is the straight max min method. Okay. So what is the case you are going? So you are assigning the first element as minimum as well as maximum. Okay. And you are starting from where? Comparing, you are starting from second element. Okay. So you are starting from where? You are starting from second element up to last element. If second element is greater than max, max means it is the larger element. If second element is greater than max element, max is equal to A of I. If second element, that is A of I, is less than min, min is equal to A of I. So this is the straight max-min algorithm. So, so have you understood? So have you understood? Okay. So now you come for the next, come for next upcoming solutions. Okay. So how many comparisons you have to do? So how many comparisons you have to do? So where you are comparing. So just you think how many comparison? One comparison with max element. So that means second element with max element. The other comparison is second element with min element. So how many comparisons you are doing? So how many comparisons you are doing? For one element, how many comparisons you are doing? How many can you tell how many comparisons you are doing here? So which are those two comparisons? Okay, which are those? Two comparisons. So max min, okay. You are doing two comparisons. That is comparing the second element is greater than first element and comparing the second element is lesser than first element. So there are two comparisons you are doing. So two comparison for how many numbers? So keep in your mind. So for how many numbers you have to keep comparing? How many times? So suppose there is an array of n elements. Okay. So there are n elements. So here you are comparing two times for second element only. So this is for second element. So first element, no comparison. Second element with first element you are doing. Next third element with second element. So and up to last element is, can you tell which is the last element? Which is the last element in an array? Second element with first element, third element with second element, fourth element with third element, fifth element with fourth element. So it keeps on going. So how many comparisons you will get totally? So there are n elements. Okay. So there are inside an array, how many elements are there? N elements are there. Okay. So how many comparisons you will get for n elements? And anybody can tell if there are 10 elements. Okay. Sorry, you take it as 5 elements. So first and second, first and third, first and fourth, first and fifth. So how many comparisons will get totally? If there are n elements, so how many comparisons? Sorry, you answer it here. So if there are n elements, so how many comparisons you will be getting here? Just you tell there are 5 elements. Okay. So 5 elements, just you compare 1 with 2, 2 and 1, 3 and 2, 4 and 3, 5 and 4. How many comparisons totally you got? So 4. If there are 5 elements, how many comparisons? 4 comparisons. Sorry, it is not 5. 5 elements means first and second, second and third, third and fourth, fourth and fifth. Okay. So if there are 5 elements, 4 comparisons you will get. So for n elements, how many comparisons? Yes, you are good. It is n minus 1 comparison. Okay. So one comparison will be done how many times? One comparing first element with second element. One you do for max, one you do for min. So that is 2 into n minus 1. So keep that one in your mind. How many comparisons you are? This n minus 1 means it is n minus 1 comparisons. What is this 2? So that is you have given the comparison. How many comparison you will get between two elements? It is 2. One for min, the other one is for max. So that's why you take it as 2n minus 1 comparisons in best, worst, and average cases. Okay. So by realizing the comparison of A of I is greater than max is false. So A of I is greater than max is false. Improvement can be done. Okay. So here we can replace the content like if A of I is less than max. So here you see, so this is initially we are doing it with what? Only one element you are doing. Okay. So if A of I is greater than max, what you will do? Max is equal to A of I. Else if A of I is less than min, what you will do? Min is equal to A of I. Okay. And the average A of I is greater than max of the time. So average number of comparisons is 3n by 2 minus 1. So you leave this, just you tell it is 2 into n minus 1 comparisons. Okay. So now this is the straight max-min algorithm. So if you understood this one, no need to understand this and all. It's not required. Okay. So now you come for the algorithm based on divide and conquer strategy. So that is the simple simple algorithm. So this is the algorithm which is used by the divide and conquer strategy. Okay. So this is very, very important. So you have to go through this one. Okay. So you have to remember two conditions. Okay. So what is the same function name? Max min. What is I? Is the index variable. I and j are the index variable. So max and min, two parameters. What is the input you gave? Here they are giving a of 1 to n is the global array. Parameters I and j are integers. 1 less than or equal to I, less than or equal to j, less than or equal to n. That means I will start from 1 and j will end at n and I is less than or equal to j. That is the condition. Okay. So what are the conditions? I will start at 1. J is j will end at n. Okay. So I is less than or equal to j. Okay. The effect is to set max and min to largest and smallest values in A of ij. Okay. So now you come for the conditions. Okay. So keep this one in your mind. First, if look, if I double equals j, so if this is the case, how many elements are there in the array? So keep in your mind, I is at location what? So can you tell what is I and what is j? So what is I value? So what is I and what is j? What is I and j? What are the values of I and j? Yes, I have given the answer is there only. So I will start at where? I is equal to 1 and j is equal to n. So keep in your mind. So I is starting from where? 1. It's good. I will start at 1 and I will end at where? So I is less than or it should be. There is no condition on I termination. I end aga condition illa. So I will start at 1 and it will be less than or equal to j. And j is should be greater than I and j is ending at where? So j less than or equal to n. J is ending at n and I is starting at 1. Okay. So if I double equals j, how many elements can be there? If I double equals j, okay. So how many elements are there in the array? Answer. So come for the condition. I double equals j. So how many elements are there in the array? Just to tell how many elements. So I, J, both are pointing at same position. So how many elements can be there? I ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ start ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ just you think. I will start at 1. Okay. Okay. Keep that one in your mind. J will end at n. Okay. So now you come for the condition I double equals j. So that means where I is pointing, j is also pointing to same. So how many elements are there? I where I is pointing, j is also pointing at the same location. So how many elements will be there? It is so easy. Nobody? So what is the I value? Can anybody can tell? I is starting at? I is starting at? I is starting at 1. Okay. So I is starting at 1. Okay. So now you tell I double equals j. That means I and j are both equal, are at same position. Okay. So if I and j are at same position, how many elements can be there? So I is pointing at 1. Okay. That means 1 means it is the first element. Okay. So j is equal to I. That means j is also equal to 1. So if I and j are both pointing at 1, so how many elements will be there? There is only one element is there. So that is the answer. Okay. So you can't. Now you come for the divide and conquer strategy. You have to divide the problem. If it is small, you have to keep it as it is. If it is big, then you have to go with dividing the problem into sub-problem. First, you come for small of p. So if I double equals j, okay. So I double equals j, that means there is only one element. So that's why we tell it as max is equal to min is equal to a of I. If there is only one element, you take it as max is equal to min is equal to a of I. Else means come for the next condition. I double equals j minus 1. So I double equals j minus 1 means how many elements? So come for the condition. So if I double equals j minus 1, so how many elements? Just you give some value. I is at first element. I double equals j minus 1. J in position I aite anta artha. So what you tell? So J is here, I and J are at same location. Here I, where is I? I is before I double equals J minus 1. That means J, a place before J, I is there. J ಹಿಂದಿನ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ I ಐತೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. Okay. So how many elements are there now? So finally, someone has given the answer. So that means I L ಐತೆ J in Indian location ಅಲ್ಲಿ I ಐತೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. Okay. So if that is the case, how many IL one element ಇರುತ್ತೆ? J will have one element. So how many elements? Two elements are there. Okay. So first condition is for element at one element at only one element, you take it as I double equals J. If I double equals J minus 1, that means there are two elements. So now you compare I with J. Okay. If I double equals J minus 1, that means this is for two elements. So now you compare. If A of I is less than A of J, if there are two elements, you can't divide. Okay. So one element idruno divide madakagala. If there are two elements also, we can't divide. So at that time, you write if A of I is less than A of J. If A of I is less than A of J. So andre first element is lesser than second element. So min is equal to A of I, max is equal to A of J. So first element, if A of I is less than A of J, min is equal to A of I, max is equal to A of J. Else, that means first element is greater than A of J. If first element is greater than A of J, min is equal to A of J, max is equal to A of I. Understood? So this is only for first. If you have one element, if you have two elements, these are the algorithms. So have you understood the strategy? Divide and conquer strategy if you have one element and two elements. Have you understood? Kindly reply here. If you didn't understand, I will tell you again. Because all these are very important from exam point of view. Yes, you people, there are 40, 50 was there, now it's 40. Okay. So are you people getting? Okay. So if it is only for one element, I double equals J. If it is two elements, I double equals J minus 1. If there are so many elements, what is the case? Okay, so that comes the next. This is the main strategy you are going to have. Okay, so till now we have gone with the same algorithm. Up to here you have seen. Next you have to go with the, if there are more than two elements. So this is the case. So take the same max min, I and J parameters. Max and min are to be find out. Okay, so 1 to n is the global array. Same thing, I ranging with 1 and J ending with n. So here you have to find what? Max and min to largest and smallest value. Okay, so in A of ij. So this is the main algorithm you have to go through. Just I explained part by part, but here you have to go through main. If I double equals j, I double equals j is for only one element. At that time, max is equal to min is equal to A of I. If there are two elements, that means I double equals j minus 1. That is two elements. What you do? A of I is less than A of j. Min is equal to A of I, max is equal to A of j. Else, min is equal to A of j, max is equal to A of I. So one element finished, two element finished. If there are more elements, okay. So this is the smaller concepts, smaller problems you can't divide. else come for the complete else part. Else if P is not small. So what is the case? Divide P into sub-problems. Find where to split the set. So how to split? You take the middle element, mid is equal to I plus j by 2, type max 1, min 1. So solve the problem. So max min, you are starting with I up to mid. So first you have to calculate from first value to middle value, and other you have to start from mid plus 1 to last element. So last element is j, first element is I. So you are starting solving using I to mid and finding what? Min and max. And again you are starting from mid plus 1 to j and finding max 1 and min 1. Okay, so now you combine the solutions. Okay, if max, so max is from left part. So ultimate, you take it as left part. So ultimate, you take it as left part, and mid plus 1 to j, you take it as right part. Okay, so left part is max and min, right part is min 1 and max 1. Okay, so you are dividing the array into left and right part. So first you solve from first element to middle element and find max and min. And again, you start from mid plus 1 to j and find max 1 and min 1. Now you combine both the solutions. If max is less than max 1, if max is less than max 1, max is equal to max 1. If min is greater than min 1, min is equal to min 1. So this is the main algorithm what you have to go through. Okay. So have you people understood the algorithm? So got it with the algorithm? So it is similar to binary search only. Binary search left part 1 to mid, right part mid plus 1 to n. That is, we take it as mid plus 1 to j. Understood? Respond in the chat box if you have understood, or if you want it again, I will tell you. Any doubts? Okay. So in tomorrow, in the next upcoming class, you go with the illustration of example. Okay. So for now, here I will be ending this particular class. So thank you all. So stay safe, be in home. So thank you all.